Hey there, Maicon Ristow here, founder of Brazilian band Litosth, and I'm here to answer some questions about it for the Antichrist magazine. Litosth was born in 2016 to play melodic black metal and combine it with other influences such as doom, dark, and melodic death metal. And now we are promoting our third album called Cesariana, released last month by Personal Records. Uh, the meaning of the name Litosth describes a feeling, a kind of epiphany, when you realize your all misery, you know. It's like when you accept the truth that we are not so special as we think. So our songs talks about existentialism, life and death. So I think this meaning fits of our music philosophy. Uh, the meaning of the name Litosth describes a feeling, a kind of epiphany, when you realize your all misery, you know. It's like when you accept the truth that we are not so special as we think. So our songs talks about existentialism, life and death. So I think this meaning fits of our music philosophy. Cesariana is our best work so far, and we improve our music and explore new influences. But at the same time, we kept the black metal essence. Actually, I think it's our most black metal album until now. It sounds dark and colder than our past releases. The album lyrics talks about the idea that we are born without asking for it. Life, life is not all happy days, you know. Of course, life has good moments that make it worth. But other hand, life can be a punishment too. So in the album, we try to say to be born is like a gamble. You don't choose where or when you're born, or if you even want to be part of this world. Uh, so there are some problems on it, like religion and politics say they have the solution, and they charge for it, of course. But we think there is no magic formula for happiness, no justice, no meritocracy. So, in the lyrics of Cesariana, we try to reflect on this idea. I designed the cover art. I work with graphic art. So I designed the cover art for our previous albums too. So the meaning behind the Cesariana art, as I said before, about the lyrics meaning, I try to illustrate the lyrics idea. So the, the cover art shows a mother feeling guilty for bringing her innocent son into a dark world. She's sad because She condemns him to an uncertain life. We are glad with our partnership. Personal Records has been very professional with her music. So I hope we can keep this partnership in the future to release more stuff together. Outside of music, I work as a tattoo artist. Sadly, in Brazil, we can make a living by heavy metal. Not at all. It's a good question. My passion for heavy metal sparked when I was a teenager. I don't remember exactly how old I was at the time. Since I remember, I like rock bands, but I'm sure there was Sepultura, the band who opened the metal world for me. And Sepultura became one of my favorite bands, and of course an influence for my music too. So since that moment, I think I've never spent a day without listening some heavy metal music. Being a musician in Brazil is a tough work, and if you play metal, it's even worse. The media just don't give a shit about metal. There is no support. You won't find metal on TV or radio or in magazines. So there is no way to make a real money doing metal here. But we keep rocking just for passion. I love pop music from the 18s, the good ones, of course, because there was a lot of crap too. But some bands were amazing, such as Depeche Mode. Is one of my favorite no metal band. I would like to record some Depeche Mode songs. I think the metal evolution is that it's open to experimentation. That's why metal is always so alive. New bands appear every day, new fans, new styles, new combinations. And at the same time, we keep listening to old bands, the classic bands. We never forget them. Old and new coexisted, so it's metal is stronger every day because it's not a fashion. You don't listen to metal for a while. It's for life, so there is no turning back. Once a fan, always a fan. As a guitar player, I take the first option, but I'm not a guitar nerd. I'm not trying to be a guitar hero. I just want to make cool music, and the guitar is my tool. As a guitar player, I take the first option, but I'm not a guitar nerd. I'm not trying to be a guitar hero. I just want to make cool music, and the guitar is my tool. Slayer. Maybe it wasn't the best concert I have watched, but Slayer is one of my favorite bands ever, so it was something that I needed to check off in my bucket list. I'm getting old, so nowadays I'd rather watch the concert from my seat. Studio sessions. It's my favorite part about having a band. So I love being in the studio writing and recording new songs. As I said before, I like a lot of things outside the metal. One of them is ABBA. I don't feel guilty for it. It's not a shame, not at all. But I understand that it seems weird. A headbanger wearing a Maicon t-shirt and in the headphone listen to the winner takes it all. For now, we keep promoting our new album, and in the future there will be more songs and more albums. That's our plan. That's why Litosth was born. So I would like to thank you, Antichrist Magazine, for this opportunity. I invite you guys to check out the album in your you can find it on digital platforms like such as Spotify, Bandcamp, Apple Music, and of course, if you like it, you can buy the album on the links below. Thank you very much, and let's keep the metal flame burning.